right, well, you know what? It is the holiday season, and of course, as we're doing all of our holiday shopping, which we just talked about, whether it's online or in the mall, you might need some extra cash, maybe a loan just to get you by. There is a way to get what you need with the things that you might already have. We know him. We love him. David Goldstein of Biltmore Loan Jewelry in our studio this morning. It's always so good to have you in here.
It's always so good to be here.
I am so excited because you know what? This is that time of the year. You know what? People might be short on cash. Explain to the viewers at home exactly what you do, because we look at stuff on the table all the time, but it's so much more than that.
We talk week after week, or almost year after year now that we've been doing this. Basically, we do short-term loans for emergencies, bridge loans, small business loans, and we do purchases as well.
Okay.
So we do outright buys. We basically say yes when the banks say no.
And you've been doing this for a long time, right, David? You have some loyal clients.
For 35 years, and we've been doing Biltmore for the last 5 years. And really what it is that we find so fascinating is when I can go in and work with somebody and discover something they didn't know and bring value to it.
Okay.
And today was one of the kind of fun ones that I really had. I mean, this is really just, we don't like to talk so much about product, but this was fascinating because a woman brought in a big bag of costume jewelry, of fashion jewelry.
And I say that all the time. Looks like costume jewelry, but what did you discover with this?
And I said, I'm sorry, ma'am, I believe this is natural, and this is actually a fabulous example of a platinum Art Deco bracelet with onyx, emeralds, and sapphires. And this was a significant purchase, and she was just elated by the fact that we were able to go and bring a value to it and recognize its value.
What does significant mean?
It was in the mid 5 figures.
Holy moly. And she thought this was mere costume jewelry.
Yes.
And you know what, David? Here's what you do. You bring in all these different items just because what you like to do is to open people's minds, get them to think a little bit differently. If you're struggling right now through the holidays, especially, this is the perfect time to maybe just want a short-term loan. Maybe you absolutely love these silver pieces and you want them back. This is what you help people do.
You can actually take a short-term loan on it, and or you can sell it if it's something that, you know, these silver pieces were a great example of. So many people have them sitting around their house, and you see how polished these are.
Right.
As I'm sure for the holidays, these would not be ready to serve food on.
Right.
This is pretty typical.
But
because it's probably been sitting 10, 15 years and 20 years and nobody's really polished it.
Well, and that's what you say, though. You know, pull things out, and if you need the extra cash, but perhaps this is grandma's and you absolutely love it, you'll do the short-term loan, get us through the holidays, we pay it off afterwards, and we get our stuff back.
It's all about them just having an option. You can either borrow on it, you can sell it, but it's holiday time, and it's a great time to be able to use this.
Now, we're looking at the Scottsdale location, which I know you need to make an appointment for, but when somebody comes in, here's what makes you different, is that you can only loan on something if you know the value of it. And sometimes, you know, we, as, you know, pulling out grandma's stuff, we don't know.
Sure.
So you will help us, give us a loan based on the value of what we bring in.
That is sort of what separates us, Terry, is our expertise. What we really try to do is not just give a value to it, but do the homework and get you as much as you can for it.
And that's the whole idea, because you know what, whether it's the holidays or whether there's a family emergency or whatever, that's what you guys are here for. Before we move on, and I give everybody the locations, I do have to point out this yummy, yummy ring right here. It looks like it's in the shape of a heart.
Yep, that's a Van Cleef & Arpels heart-shaped diamond, 4.5 carat. And you know, when you talk about these signed pieces like Van Cleef and Tiffany and Cartier, that's our true expertise. So if you have something in that, don't shortchange yourself. Come to experts, because we do know the value. I've been doing this 35 years.
Look, it fits. Yay!
If the shoe fits,
wear it. All right, let me tell you, you might have something at home and you're wondering, hey, does this have some value? Perhaps I can get a small loan or actually sell my items to David. Here's what you do. You send a photo of them to info@biltmoreloan.com. Include as much information as you possibly can. 480-991-5626 loan is the Scottsdale location. You do have to make an appointment if you want to bring your item in and sit down and talk with David, or you can walk into Chandler, 480-705 845-5626-LOAN. And learn more at biltmoreloan.com. And you know what? Occasionally David brings items that you can actually purchase. And here's the website that you visit for that. It is the holiday season, biltmorelux.com.